Hey frag heads and fragrance lovers, thank you so much for stopping by today. Today I'm going to be talking about Hafez exclusive from the house of none other than Alexandria Fragrances. This is a beautiful fragrance. This is a gorgeous, creamy, almost sandalwood-like fragrance. This has notes of patchouli. It has beautiful notes of some fruity kind of nuances in the top. Can't really describe what particular fruity nuances they are, but they do smell a little bit more mangosteen-like, which is really interesting to me. And there is some cinnamon going on in this fragrance. So overall, this is a very charming fragrance. When I first smelled this one, I was really blown away by the sandalwood-like smell to this. My nose could be deceiving me because of the way perhaps the patchouli is used in this fragrance. It's very manly, it's very masculine, it's very macho, and it's a real charmer of a fragrance. This is a beautiful creation. I have mixed reviews and sometimes mixed opinions on Alexandria. Overall, I do think they are a great value for their price, for the quality and what they're giving you. I'm a big fan of Hawaii Volcano, and I'm a big fan of Black Tie Affair. And this one quickly rose to the top of one of my favorites, if not my favorite, Hafez, or just, fragrance from Alexandria fragrance in general. This stuff is gorgeous, guys. It's very high quality. To my nose, it smells gentlemanly and classy. It definitely smells upscale. And I was just blown away with this one. Hafez Gold is quite nice. A lot of people love the Hafez 1984. It's a very good rum tobacco fragrance. And this one just knocked it out of the park. I don't know what else to say. I'm not trying to hype this fragrance, but guys, if you like a patchouli fragrance, and if you like something like a patchouli and a sandalwood dry down, and you're on a budget, and you really like patchouli as a note, and you also love creamy sandalwood, or creamy woods in your kind of fragrances, I certainly think that this is worth a sniff. It's certainly worth a try, and it's very nice indeed. With this fragrance, let's talk about the performance then. I was getting anywhere from, I don't know, 6 hours or so, maybe 7. Some people claim they get very long longevity out of Alexandria fragrances. I get fair longevity with most of them, or good longevity. Nothing out of the norm, nothing particularly loud, or extreme with the longevity. But projection-wise, I usually get average or good projection and sillage, and that's what we're getting here. Probably average projection and a little bit above average sillage. So I really like this fragrance. I really enjoy it. It definitely is more on the masculine side of things. It certainly is. It's described as a gentleman's club fragrance, so certainly is very classy, and definitely can be an upscale type of smell. With the compliment factor, I did go out and about wearing this fragrance, and it got me a lot of positive attention. I like more woody fragrances from time to time, and this one has a little bit of that woody DNA, but also has a really smooth, laid-back patchouli. And then I'm not sure if there's really sandalwood in this fragrance, but my nose is deceiving me, and this fragrance tells me that there's a modern sandalwood-like molecule or something to that effect going on in this fragrance. And I think other people really love the creamy woodiness and interesting masculinity about this fragrance. It's certainly masculine, but it's a little bit more unique, and this certainly definitely smells modern, and there is a little bit of sweetness to really round things out and make it a little bit more approachable for, modern people, even if this is more masculine in its smell. So, what are my final thoughts with this fragrance? I think it smells good, and I think you're getting a good value for what you're getting. 50 mils for around the $60 range, and you often can get discounts of 10 or even 20% off an Alexandria fragrance. I do think that with the smell and the quality, that there is strong competition. I think that this is going to have to go head to head with a fragrance like Bentley Man Intense. I think it's going to have to go head to head with that fragrance, and that fragrance is $35 odd for 100 mils, and that is very stiff competition. I don't know which one I would recommend over the other. Bentley Intense for Men is an amazing fragrance for the $35 odd for 100 mils, and is strong competition for a patchouli fragrance or a kind of a modern, luxurious, woody kind of fragrance for the price and for the quality. I just have to put that out here for an alternative to consider. But all things said and all things done, Alexandra, you did a wonderful job with this one. This is one of my favorites from your brand and favorites from your whole collection. And thank you so much for this one. It's quite a nice fragrance. And again, if you haven't tried Alexandria fragrances, and you're a guy on a budget and you're looking to smell more unique and more classy, I certainly do think that they do a pretty darn good job. I'm not trying to hype the brand up. I'm not trying to say that they're the best fragrances in the world. But if you love more classy fragrances, definitely more masculine fragrances, and some fragrances don't perform on your skin. Sometimes fragrances don't perform the best on my skin. Alexandria overall gives you pretty good value, longevity, smell, quality, all things considered. So I think that this is pretty nice. I do have to say in my final thoughts that I do detect something somewhat slightly powdery in the dry down. I don't know if it's my nose or if I'm super sensitive to powdery qualities and fragrances, but to me, there's a little bit of that just hinting, creeping out of the fragrance very delicately. It's a very small nuance, but I know some guys out there really dislike powdery nuances, so I did want to mention that to y'all as well in my final thoughts, but I don't think it's a big thing for a lot of people out there in the fragrance world. So I'll wrap this video up. Let me know, have you tried this fragrance? Have you heard of this one? As far as, out of the Hafez collection, this is the one I hear not talked about a lot from the, Alexandria. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this one. I hear a lot of people talk about Hafez 1984. I hear a lot of people talk about Hawaii Volcano. Hear, talk about, I think it's Tuscan King, or, some of their Egyptian kind of fragrances. I hear talk about those, but I don't hear talk about this one. Let me know, have you tried this one? What do you think about Alexandria fragrances? Let me know what you think about these down here in the comment section below. And while you're at it, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and tell a friend. And I'll see you next time, my friends. I wish you the very best. I hope I made a very thorough review. I hope that I saved you time and that I presented a very good review for you today. I hope I did my very best. I'm trying to make my videos worthwhile, save your time, save you, a lot of, effort out there, and introduce you to some beautiful fragrances. I hope I did that today. And again, let me know in the comment sections below if I was successful. I'll see you next time, my friends. I wish you the very, very best. Wear what you love and rock what you got. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a good one, and bye.